Hello everyone, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic, game number 1. Since the last episode, I went ahead and went in the door behind the big robot thingy that wanted to shoot me. You may have seen that in the sped up part of the last episode. And behind that, it was an elevator that brought me up into this hallway. So I'm going to go through the hallway.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Turn away from the dark side. It won't lead to anything but destruction.
Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Alright, so we have to fight this dude. He is a little hard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try throwing a concussion grenade at him, which worked. That way, anytime mission deals damage, it's increased. So I'm going to make sure that she's doing damage. And that's going to break through his shield basically instantly. Now we've also got the Wookiee over here. He is very good at melee, and you can see that the guy is trying to lifesteal through me. But both myself and the Wookiee should be able to take this guy down. Looks like mission did not do so well. You can see she is down. I'm going to chuck another concussion grenade. Perfect. So that's going to keep him from healing himself like he was doing earlier. And down he goes. And on his remains is a very important item. The terrorist launch codes, as well as some other stuff. These strength gauntlets are pretty good if you're doing melee, I believe. Let's find out. Oh, never mind. I'll take those, thank you. There are better gauntlets that have more strength on them than that, but we don't have access to them yet. Alright, so that's what we were here for. Time to go back. And I believe that the Canderous said he would meet us in the lower city cantina once we were done. And we are about done. If you want to look at the journal, the dueling ring we are not finishing. Bastila is an ongoing thing that will continue after this planet. Don't care about Pazak. We're not doing either of those bounties. And again, Karth we will take care of after the planet. This is the quest to go talk to Canderous. So, on we go. I hope you guys will forgive me a little bit. I've been sick for the past about 2 to 3 weeks to various levels. I'm still a little bit sick. I've still got a little bit of something going on in my throat, and I've every so often I have to cough pretty badly. So oh, whoops. So, yeah, so if I do that, I'm sorry. I am not intending to mess up the recording. It's just that my throat hurts quite a bit still.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. As usual, we are going to use Bastila to run us around a little bit faster. Always handy. And we don't, and this is where we need to go.
This elevator is, it's up.
I've got my authorization papers. The last time we talked to him, we were in a suit, a uniform, that made us look like Sith, so he let us go down. This time, instead of that, he is this the cantina? Nope, that's the apartments. This time he is, instead of the suit, we have the authorization papers to not need the suit, so we're going to skip that. Here's the cantina. In we go. And of course we have options to play Pazak and whatnot,
I
but
figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in. And I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Alright, I would say let's join up. But how are we going to get inside Davik's estate?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race, and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taurus. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taurus, the better.
Alright, so Candace has joined our party. He is now a required character. As much as I do like having Mission in the party, being able to run fast is far more valuable, so we're going to keep her in the party. And we've got a cutscene which I will try to add. Oh wait. This is the cutscene I will try to add. I'm confused. I'm adding something.
You summoned me, Lord Malik.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taurus. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malik. But there are billions of people on Taurus. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
Alright, so it looks like we got some big bad dudes that are going to blow up the planet we're on. I would say it's about time to get off.
Candace, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candace. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest cat hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candace has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
It's good to fit. It was nothing I couldn't handle.
You know, Candace was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With the recommendation from Candace and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
Your offer intrigues me, Davik.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed.
Okay.
There
Please.
she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour.
This guy talks a lot. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Look forward to working with you, Davik.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
So that's the dude. Yeah.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taurus, the better.
Alright, so... Oh, all the level ups ever. Let's take a moment to talk about Canderous.
Yeah?
Canderous is a Darksider with a whole heap of a lot more strength than he has dexterity. For some reason, the game wants him to use guns, which is ridiculous. He is far more suited to using melee weapons, and so that is actually what I am going to gear him towards. You can watch me do the level ups. If you need to pause the video at any point, go ahead and pause it. That will make it so that you can see what I am selecting. Oh, and that's it. But yeah, see, they give him this gun, Ordo's Repeating Blaster. It's awful. Why would you ever use a gun on him? Vibro Sword is much better. He also needs, like, something like that. Okay. Anything else he needs to have? Nah. Okay. So now he's good.
I'm here.
Now we are on our way. It occurs to me that I forgot to bring somebody with security. Oh well. Alright, so this is where the slave quarters are. There's a few things we can do here.
Welcome to the slave quarters, fair mistress. I mean no disrespect, but perhaps one of the male slaves could serve your needs better.
She's very eloquent for a Twi'lek. Here's the male slave.
Welcome to the slave quarters, mistress. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains. Would you like a relaxing massage, mistress? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
I'd love a massage right now.
As you wish, mistress. You will find this most relaxing. If you would come with me into the massage room at the back. I trust you are satisfied with the service. I have received many compliments on my skills from previous clients.
You have a number of different options here, but I'm going to go with it was everything I ever dreamed. You are truly an expert in your craft.
Thank you, my lady. I hope you will express your appreciation to Davik. He often rewards those slaves who perform their duties well. Is there anything else you require?
And you can actually get some information out of them, so I'm going to ask him about that.
What could I possibly tell you? It is forbidden for slaves to leave this room on pain of torture and death.
50 credits? That's very little, so...
I won't betray Davik's secrets for credits. They are of no use to a slave. Is there something else I can do for you?
Wow. Don't really want to go dark side, so we'll be on our way.
Return whenever you wish to partake of what we offer here. We exist only to serve.
You may notice that in general... let's loot their stuff. They don't need those parts. But you may notice that I intentionally tried to let the game play all of the dialogue that's available. That's because, I mean, it's not really a fancy reason for it. I just feel like they put a lot of effort into trying to make the game sound good, make the characters seem realistic. And so, as I say that as I click on a thing and skip
Hey,
it.
baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night. So you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
No need to call the guards, I just got lost.
No way. You're not getting out of this mess that easy. You can explain yourself to the guards if you live long enough for them to question you.
Oh dear. But yeah, want to try to make it so that the game, because they put a lot of effort into making this an awesome game and making all these characters, even like nameless side characters like Bounty Hunter here, who are voice-overed. And so, like, to me, it's kind of important to allow you guys to experience those voiceovers. So, yeah. Looks like he didn't have much of anything. Here's a footlocker. It's got a med pack.
I'm here.
And we're on our way. Now, I did not bring someone with security, but using a lightsaber, usually you can bash through most of the doors. You just sometimes the stuff in your like lockers and stuff will not be as good. In the second game, the way they do that is they make it so it's a broken item that you get instead of getting an actual thing. So in the second game, we will definitely be getting some security skill. But I plan on playing the second one, assuming we get that far. I plan on playing through the second one significantly different than I'm playing this one. I'm not going to be playing a... well, I say I'm not going to, but it's... Okay, so... I don't plan on playing a Jedi Guardian, or in other words, like a melee bruiser. I'm going to be trying to turn it into more of a ranged dude. Here, you're not doing anything. Come take out this guy. So... But we're still a very long ways away from that. And until we get there, we will continue doing this awesomely. Alright, making good progress, except I'm stuck now. Hello, mine. Again, I don't have anybody to deal with mines, so...
I'm here.
So might as well just deal with it the easy way. Not worth slicing the computer, even though I have 34 spikes. It's just not worth. I feel kind of silly that I brought the wrong character now. Even though it goes slower, it would have been more correct to bring Mission or possibly T3. But that's my mistake, and I will live with the consequences.
Yeah. What can I do?
What do we have here? We've got a door. Oh my word! All of the peeps ever. It's a good thing I take no damage. Just about.
You're dead.
We'll let those two take on that dude. I will occupy this guy until my damage dealers are ready to go. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take a second run back over. Well,
what can I do?
Run back over here. And I want to see what else there is that I missed. Well, there went Bastila. So anyway, you can see though, even though it's like 5 to 2, I'm not really, ooh, 6 to 2. I'm not really having difficulty with my health, and if I am, I can throw up a med pack, and that's going to heal me for like a third or quarter of my health. So I'm not really in a dangerous spot here. I can just kind of go through these guys one at a time. This is why I think the game tries, at the very beginning in the character selection and character creation screen, the game recommends that you start with a character, a soldier type character. Because you can really go through much of the game without trying to think too hard or plan out too much. Let's see, I need to heal up some peeps.
Huh? What can I do? What?
Yeah?
But you can go through much of the game and it's not terribly difficult because all you do is you take the melee skills and you beef yourself up with some
can Davik expect
Oops.
me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
Davik just want to make sure you didn't need anything.
That is no excuse for incompetence. I gave very specific orders that were not followed. I'm going to summon the guards and report you to your superiors.
Excellent. So yeah. My charisma skill is awful, by the way, which is why I'm failing all of these checks. But in general, they want you to be a soldier if you're inexperienced because it's the least amount of pausing the game and deciding what to do. And yes, I know how to use the mouse. Thank you. And instead, it makes it as easy as possible for new players. Oh, he actually did summon guards. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Now that must have hurt.
Alright, there we go. I believe over here is a dude that we... Yes, this is a dude that we need. This room can actually be a little bit difficult sometimes.
I'm here.
Sometimes the damage that they deal at this level... Like, you know, I'm keeping my character level 6. I've mentioned that a few times now. But sometimes this room is very difficult and does stupid stuff like that. Where's an ion grenade? There we go. Ion grenades win games, just so you know.
What can I do?
Also, I realize now, I used a med pack on Canderous earlier, and that was foolish because he heals himself automatically. Alright.
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
I couldn't sit by and just let you suffer.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway. But I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebon Hawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebon Hawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
Alright. Thank you very much. You're free to go.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
And he's out. You do actually have the option to kill him, but...
We've got what we came for.
Yeah.
We should get going.
Yes, we should.
Huh?
What can I do?
You can heal yourself for one. And Bastila heals for a lot. Alright. The next direction we need to go, let's go ahead and clean up this mess that we made earlier. And head through here. There are technically two different ways to get to this spot right over here. And we sort of... Let's go ahead and make sure we are cleaning out both of them. Oh, hello. There we go. And now we're good. Alright, so two different ways. You can see on the minimap the two different ways that are available. I am going to save the game here. And actually, that's where I will end the episode. If you have enjoyed watching me run around and lightsaber things in the face, please hit the subscribe button so that you can see when I put out more videos. For those of you that are subscribed, I will see you soon.